Disney Encanto Isabella and the Magical Marigolds. Written by Susana Illera Martinez, illustrated by the Disney Storybook art team. Perfect golden child Isabella was the first grandchild of the amazing Madrigal family. On her 5th birthday, she received the gift of creating flowers, greenery, trees, grass, pretty much any kind of plant. Effortlessly beautiful and always creating magical blooms, Isabella made her family proud, especially Abuela. Years later, after Isabella was grown, everyone in the Encanto was thrilled when they heard the news that she would open a greenhouse down the street from the market. She wanted to share her gift with everyone.
This bouquet of roses will look gorgeous on my table,
said one neighbor.
Isabella, dear, I'd like to pre-order a dozen gardenias for my Mariano's poetry recital this Sunday.
Seora Guzum and requested kindly. Some days were so busy that Isabella's sisters, Luisa and Mirabel, had to help with orders while Tio Bruno's rats entertained the waiting patrons.
I foresee us running out of jacarandas,
said Bruno.
Did you have a vision, Tio Bruno?
Asked Mirabel.
No, we're going to run out because everyone wants them,
he clarified. Isabella's greenhouse had it all, including lilies, daisies, and sunflowers specially arranged for the local flower festival. And even palmas de cera, cacti, and cascades of bougainvillea to decorate balconies and interior gardens. It also had Colombia's iconic flower, which had been Abuelo Pedro's favorite, beautiful orchids. One morning, a group of concerned children walked into the greenhouse.
There's something wrong with my plant,
said Cecilia, holding up a ceramic planter to Isabella.
I think it's dead or needs some coffee,
added Juancho.
It's not dead,
Alejandra said loudly.
it just needs some of Isabella's super duper plant power.
Isabella lifted the plant to take a closer look at it.
What if I told you this plant has its own magical powers and doesn't need the help of mine?
The children's faces went from hopeful to confused. Isabella showed the children 3 plants that were lined up on a table. The first plant had bright green and perfectly shaped leaves. The one in the middle had a few broken leaves, and the last one had only a handful of leaves, many of which were damaged. Isabella asked Cecilia to place her plant next to the one it most resembled. Little Cecilia put it next to the last one.
This plant is dying too,
she said.
Neither plant is dying, nor are they sick. These plants are called marigolds, and they have an amazing gift,
explained Isabella. Cecilia, Alejandra, and Juancho couldn't believe their eyes when Isabella turned over one of the marigold's leaves, revealing several caterpillars. They were busy chewing.
Oh, no, why are they eating the poor plant?
Asked Alejandra.
Don't worry, the leaves will grow back. Oruguitas love marigold leaves.
Isabella answered. The children kept discovering more and more Oruguitas hiding and munching on the leaves. Suddenly, one more secret was uncovered.
Look, the caterpillars are not alone!
Said Wancho.
What are those little green purses hanging from the branches?
These are called cocoons, and inside them are caterpillars.
Isabella told them how, after feeding and growing stronger, Oruguitas prepare for a magical transformation. At that moment, Isabella's cousin Camilo walked into the greenhouse with his siblings, Antonio and Dolores.
Oruguitas are experts in shape-shifting.
Said Camilo.
Just like me.
I can hear the miracle happening inside those cocoons.
Said Dolores. Cecilia was curious.
But what are they transforming into?
Isabella told Cecilia and her friends to come back in a couple of days to find out. When the time had come, Alejandra, Wancho, Cecilia, and a couple of their friends hurried to the greenhouse to solve the mystery of the magical transformation. The children opened the door and gasped. Dozens of monarch butterflies filled the greenhouse, flapping their golden wings.
It's happened! The Oruguitas have transformed into mariposas!
Wancho yelled. Isabella gave Cecilia back her marigold, which was growing new leaves.
Take good care of it. You have a plant with a special gift. It gives life to these beautiful butterflies.
She said, then she opened all the windows in the greenhouse to let the butterflies fly out into the Encanto.